I am ready for success. I am success. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Welcome to another edition of A Lott of Help. I am James Lott Jr., and I am the Lot in A Lott of Help. I'm glad you could join us today. I'm so excited. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. I had been in across the country working actually as a life coach, and I was a keynote speaker at a conference in Pittsburgh for NAPO Pittsburgh, which is the National Association of Productivity and Organization, and I was a keynote speaker there. There was the Art of Letting Go. If you want to hear my keynote speech, actually on my SoundCloud page, you can find it there. It's on there. My SoundCloud page is just James Lott Jr. Go to SoundCloud.com. Also, the song you just heard is my I Am Ready, my first single from last year. That was a minor hit with Palms. And you can find that on that's on SoundCloud too, but you can find it everywhere. It's on iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, everywhere. It's everywhere. And I'm so proud of that song. That was my first song. I have 8 songs out now. No, 6 songs. Sorry, 6 songs out now up there. And I'm working on my album this year, talking about going for what you want. And also, I just recorded a version of that song with an orchestra. Yes, a symphony orchestra. I'm working on a project with an orchestra here in Inglewood, California. And we recorded a couple of songs. We're going to record a few more. So there might be a little EP of James and orchestra. You always say on the show, just, you want to try something, go for it. I always say try it. Nowadays, it's more accessible and easier to do so. But it's also, we're usually locked in our minds on what, we can and cannot do. Also, you got to get out of your head. You got to work that out so that you can take the blockage and just go for things you've always wanted to do or new things that come to your direction. Because sometimes there are things that come in your life that you never thought you wanted to do, just never thought about it, and you're like, that sounds interesting. But you don't want to stop yourself and not do it. You want to be able to be open to the universe and do it. So a lot of these things I'm telling you, like my songs and my books and all that stuff, it's because I took the time to, I've had help, I've had therapy, I've had help, I have a mentor coach that's helped me through it. And so now I'm open to the universe and whatever it brings my direction. I have lots of fun experiences. And I want that for you too. If I can do it, you can do it also. So yeah, I was away doing that. I was also teaching. I do trainings as a life coach up in the Bay Area in San Francisco, and I was up there for the week last week doing that. So I'm glad to be back on this podcast with you guys. I have some great guests coming on the show, like the one today. But I have some great guests, and you guys will be so excited because again, this podcast is to help you unlock your potential. There are folks out there who are unlocking their potentials and others, and I'm gonna continue bringing them to the show. And I also continue to give you, pieces of my advice, things that I've learned over the years also. Very excited. And like I said, today we have a great guest. So I'm coming to you from Los Angeles. Of course, you can follow us on Facebook at A Lott of Help. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at James Lott Jr. If you have any questions, you want me to answer on air, I can do that. You can write about any of those on the Facebook page or on Twitter or Instagram. We're on iTunes, we're on iHeart Radio. We're on Spreaker.com. Again, wherever you find this, rate it, comment, subscribe so you know when this comes out every week. Subscribe to it, comment, rate, tell me what you think. If you think I can improve upon something, tell me. If you think I should have a guest on here that I don't know about, tell me. If you're somebody who wants to be on my show, pitch it to me. Let me know what's going on. Why should you be on the show? Excuse me. I talk to everybody, not just people who are rich and famous. I talk to everyone on the show that has a point of view, something to share that's positive and motivational. And if you go back to all my previous episodes, you'll see that I've had a wide range of people. So I'm excited to go into this as we almost hit up 1 year. We're getting towards a year of doing this. That'll be in a few months, but we're getting there. So time flies. We're having fun. And I do have a great guest that is coming up after we have our break. Before we go into that, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone who has been so instrumental in the last year of me rebuilding my career. I I was in a slump for a little bit, and I had decided to revitalize my career last year. And recently, I have cut out some things. I've added a few things. I really assessed and reassessed my life, and that's something we should all do. Just take stock of what's going on in your life. Is it working for you? Not working for you? You know, just do a check in. I'm all about the check ins, and I'm good now. I like what's going on. I like the directions I'm going. I like what I'm working on. And I think I just want that's the biggest piece of advice for all of you guys out there. Whether you're working on one thing or two things or 10 things, whether it's just one job you have or a relationship or whatever, do a check in with yourself. And do an honest check in. And it's not easy, but try to do an honest check in with yourself. And where are you? Are you happy where you are? Are you happy with the direction you're going? I seriously, time flies. We're already in it's February 6th, 2018. So we're already a month already is gone. We're heading to a month and a half already gone. So I think it's important to take a look and see what's going on in your life, because you don't want to wake up one day and go, what did I do? What happened? What's going on? What's going on? You want to make every moment count. And with that, my guest today, we're going to talk about making moments count and a way to ensure that that happens in a way that's coherent and maximize your potential. So this is A Lott of Help, the podcast with James Lott Jr. Stay after the break. Are you a producer looking for a host for a new project? Or are you interested in a career in hosting and don't know how to begin? Or are you a host looking for a community? Well, welcome to Meet the Host, the place where hosts meet. Go to youtube.com, Meet the Host, for the show, which airs every Monday. It features hosts from all genres talking about their world of hosting. Then continue the conversation and go to Meet the Host on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where we post news, entertainment, tips, and more, all geared to hosting. That's Meet the Host, the place where hosts meet. MakeSpace.com, a full-service storage startup in New York City, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., and Chicago. Never visit a storage unit again. Your stuff is picked up, stored for you, and brought back to you whenever you need. Go to www.makespace.com or go to Twitter @MakeSpace or go to Facebook, MakeSpace.com. They're also on the App Store and iTunes. Go there and visit them for more details. They are there for you and your storage needs. So we are back, ladies and gentlemen. This is A Lott of Help, your life coaching podcast, and I have someone who is a multi-hyphenate. He does more things than I do. He is an Australian-American investor, entrepreneur, speaker, former ESPN Sports Center anchor. He's the host of the James Swanwick Show podcast. He is the CEO of Swanwick Sleep and creator. I'm talking about creator of blue light blocking glasses called Swannies, we'll talk about that, which helps people sleep better. He's also has time. He wrote a book called The 30-Day No Alcohol Challenge, which helps people reduce or quit alcohol. Also, if you go to his Instagram, you'll see all these big celebrities on his pages that he has interviewed, talked to, and knows. So I'm very honored to have this gentleman who has my same first name on my show, James Swanwick. How are you, James?
James, thank you very much. What a handsome name you have there. Well done. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I like that. So, okay, I said, I was telling you a little bit off the mic that I have been following your Swannies glasses, your shades and things. Here's what's funny. I believe in sleep. So all my blogs, some of my previous podcasts, I've talked to my fans, people who want and followers, how important sleep is. Because in this world, the crazy busy, I sleep 3 hours, sleep 4 hours. Like, that's not good. So how did sleep become this important kind of topic for you?
Yeah, well, I would used to sleep okay. I would get 7 hours of sleep, so the quantity was okay, but the quality was always just a little bit compromised. So I would wake up in the morning feeling a little bit tired and lethargic, and I really didn't know why, because I exercised, I ate pretty well. For all intents and purposes, I was a pretty healthy man. And the sleep was just kind of like, maybe like a 6 out of 10. And then I was in Palm Springs, California, in a hotel restaurant one night, and a friend of mine was wearing a very ugly pair of kind of orange lens safety goggles. And there was a table adjacent to our table of very attractive women, and I said to my friend who was wearing these safety goggles at dinner, I said, "You look ridiculous, and you're making me look ridiculous by association." And then he went on to explain, he said, "No, man, I'm trying to block the blue light." And I said, "Blue light? What are you talking about?" And he said, "Well, an artificial blue light is emitted from the lights in a restaurant, from your cell phone display, from your computer screen, from your bedside table, from your iPad. All of these screens and lights are emitting an artificial blue light, which is tricking our brains and bodies into thinking that it's daytime. So we do not produce as much melatonin, which means we do not sleep as well as nature intended us to sleep." So I put on a pair of these really ugly goggles and realized there's no way I'm going to wear these days. Especially living in Hollywood, California.
Oh, hello. No, of course not. No.
So I had the idea of creating a stylish pair of blue light blocking glasses, and that's how I came up with Swannies. Swannies blue light blocking glasses. You put these glasses on at nighttime. So you put them on about an hour before you want to sleep. You can continue watching TV, scrolling through your Instagram feed and Facebook on your phone, watching Game of Thrones on a Sunday night, while wearing these glasses and protecting yourself from that artificial blue light, which is destroying our sleep.
Wow. I mean, it's funny how technology can propel us forward, but create things that biologically doesn't help us or catch up. Isn't that interesting?
It's so interesting. And what's really interesting, James, is that right up until the late 1800s, human beings really would go to sleep when the sun would go down, or they would light a candle, right? They would live at nighttime by candlelight. And flame, natural fire, does not disrupt our melatonin production. So when Thomas Edison created the light bulb in the late 1800s, yes, it was terrific because now we've got light at night and we don't have to light candles and light fires. We can stay up late at night. However, he kind of sentenced us to 100 years of bad health and poor sleeping habits because staring into that artificial light really started to disrupt our sleep patterns. That's just escalated in the last 12 years. When the iPhone came out in 2007, that was when we started staring into mini suns, essentially. It's like a mini sun. And that's when, and now we're seeing, like, in the last 10, 11 years, just an increased pattern of sleep problems, which causes fat gain and lack of clarity and lack of focus and irritability. So, it's great. Technology is great. It advances us, but it also can disrupt their biological functionality.
Yeah, I had to explain to my grandchildren and said, my first phone didn't have a camera on it. There was no texting. And they looked like I was crazy. I'm like, there was no texting. There was no camera. It was literally just a phone. And they could not believe what I said. I said, so it's funny when you say that. When we first got the cell phones came out, we didn't stare at them.
No.
They literally just pulled them out and used them.
That's right. Now we pull them out and we watch television programs and we post on Instagram and Facebook. I mean, even last night, James, part of my nighttime routine now is I do watch, about 20, 30 minutes of HBO every night, and I have it on as an HBO app on my phone. And I was watching an old series on HBO called Deadwood, which
oh yeah, good, yeah, Ian McShane, good show.
Yeah, that's right, in the mid 2000s, and I never watched it, but I started watching it, and I lie in bed and I watch it, but I lie in bed and I watch it while wearing a pair of Swannies blue light blocking glasses so I can protect my eyes. But you are right. Now our phones are like they're portable television studios and portable TV stations.
And it must also work because I know for me, I found that my eyes were getting sensitive at night staring. I mean, I had to really turn down my screen brightness inside the house because I started getting eye strain. I started getting eye strain, so my eyes started to hurt at night. It started to water, and I went to the doctor, and I realized, and they told me that's probably what it is. Because at nighttime, a lot of times at the end of the night, like you said, like an hour or so, I'm doing all this stuff, and my screen was too bright.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's like a mini sun. So you wouldn't stare at the sun without a pair of sunglasses, right?
Right.
So why are we staring at these mini suns without protecting our eyes, without a pair of blue light blocking glasses? Now, you can limit the blue light because if you have an iPhone, there's a setting called night shift.
Yes.
You can turn night shift on, and what it'll do is it will reduce the blue light exposure, and your screen will kind of look like an orangey color. And that's terrific, right? That is very effective. And if you have an Android, there's a setting called Twilight, which does the same thing. Likewise, if you have a computer, then you can download a free app called Flux, Flux,
Okay.
which also will reduce the blue light exposure on your screen. But none of those things will prevent you from being exposed to artificial blue light from your TV screen, from your bathroom light, from your kitchen light, from your alarm clock light,
Wow.
from the speedometer in your car, from the traffic lights, from the golden arches of McDonald's that are driving down the freeway. I mean, there is too much light at night, and it is everywhere, and it is destroying our sleep. So all of those things are terrific, and I would encourage you listeners to use those settings. However, you really are going to still need to protect your eyes by wearing some type of eyewear, blue light blocking glasses to block out that blue light.
God, I want a pair. I want to try. I want to try them. They're like crazy. I'm like, oh, I want to try. I want to try some Swannies. See how that really works. It's
I'll send you a pair, James. It's okay. We'll get your details at the end.
Yeah, and I will definitely post my, I'll post everything and let everybody know kind of this thing because I'm very curious to how this really works because I sleep pretty well, but if I can get better sleep, I'm all for it. I love sleep. I think sleep is beautiful. I think sleep is wonderful. As a former nurse, I know that you have to sleep. You just your body to shut down, regenerate, so that we can do these 10,000 things we do every day. It's like I want to do them effectively. I want to be very efficient and effective and awake. So anything that can help, anything.
Gone are the days where we celebrate people, if we ever did, who say, "Oh, I'll sleep when I'm dead." Oh, I worked 22 hours yesterday. I'm hustling. I'm in the grind. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, look. In all honesty, sleeping 7 or 8 hours of quality sleep, and even taking an afternoon nap is going to be more effective to you than trying to get as much work done as you can and only getting like a 4 or 5 hours sleep and boasting about how you get so much stuff done during the day. Because the quality of your work, the quality of your life, increases exponentially when you are well rested. Because what sleep does is that it replenishes the glucose levels in your brain, and it makes your muscles grow if you've been working out in the gym. It basically refills the tank. And at the end of every day, if you use the analogy, like if you've been driving your car all day, and if you put a full tank of gas in there, and then you drive your tank all day. Drive your car all day, rather, you've gone through almost the whole tank of gas, right? So you're running low. If you then start the next day on a quarter tank of gas, you're going to run out really quickly.
Right.
And you're going to crash. So what we want to do is, sleep is essentially refilling the tank every single day, refilling the glucose in your brain, refilling the hormones in your body, or resetting the hormones in your body, rather. And really giving you the best opportunity to work at an optimum level the following day.
I agree. Now, I also want to ask you about a couple other things that you talk about. And one, this is just like I need you to elaborate on because this totally surprises me. why brushing your teeth at night can destroy your sleep.
Yeah. The way you brush your teeth at night is messing with your sleep. Do you want to take a guess why, James?
Seriously, let me think. Like, I want to seriously think about this. Okay, so you go in to brush your teeth. You're exerting energy. Number one, I would say, because you're brushing your teeth, so you're exerting energy. You're using water, which could wake you up. I guess I don't know. It's a really good question. I don't know.
Well, I like your attempt to answer it. I'll tell you what it is. Let me ask you this: do you brush your teeth with the light on?
Oh my god. Yes.
And what's in that light?
Oh, I guess it's that blue light stuff.
Yeah, there you go. So every single night, most people on the planet will go to the bathroom and they will brush their teeth before bed. But guess what? Unless you are brushing your teeth in the dark, you are being exposed to an artificial blue light that's coming from your light bulb.
Wow.
Which means your body and your brain thinks it's daytime, which means it's not producing as much melatonin, which means you're already causing your sleep to be disrupted.
Wow. Okay, so I'm like totally fascinated. So then, what is the suggestion? To brush it in the dark, or I mean, what's the suggestion?
Well, if you're wearing a pair of blue light blocking glasses,
Oh.
whether they're mine or whether they're another company's,
Yeah.
as long as you are protecting your eyes, that blue light cannot get through. Now, just to explain why the lenses of these glasses are orange. Orange is the exact opposite color of blue.
Oh.
And that's why the blue light cannot penetrate the orange lens. So, what I do, this is my nightly routine, okay? About 45 minutes to an hour before I'm going to sleep, I will put on my Swannies glasses, and I will not take them off until I have switched the last light off and I'm in bed, which means I'll put them on, I'll brush my teeth while wearing them, I'll lie in bed, I'll watch a bit of HBO, like last night I was watching Deadwood, I'll watch a little bit of TV while lying in bed, and then I'll turn off my phone, and I will switch off the bedside light, and only then, when there is no more light in my room, will I then remove my glasses and put them on the side of my bed. And that way, I'm not giving my eyes any opportunity to be exposed to blue light in the last minutes before I go to sleep. There is another thing that you can do which also helps. There's a company which I'm not affiliated with, but there's a company called Lighting Science.
Okay.
And they do a very good light bulb called the Good Night light bulb, which is kind of pink in nature. And what it does is that it's taken away almost all of the artificial blue light from the light bulb. And so what I did was I changed all the light bulbs in my home, and I fitted all Lighting Science light bulbs. So that's another thing that you can do to limit your blue light exposure.
Wow. And now I'm sitting here thinking of all these different things about in my house, like because there's certain routines I have before I go to bed. I'm thinking, oh, and the light is on, and the phone is on over here, and this is on, and the computer sometimes the laptop's on over here. So I'm seeing my bedtime routine a little differently now.
Yeah. Well, people don't know it. Like, people are just living their lives and thinking that,
Yeah.
a bit of tea and it gets me to sleep. And even like the alarm clock. Like, as we're recording this right now, James, I'm actually in a hotel room, and I'm in Santa Monica. I'm on the road at the moment.
Okay.
I'm looking at the hotel bed right now.
Okay.
And on the left-hand side of the hotel bed, there is an alarm clock. And the display that is telling me the time, okay, and at the moment as we're recording this, it's 9:18 a.m.
Right.
Just seeing that 9:18 a.m., that is emitting an artificial blue light. And that is messing with your sleep. Now, I'm not sleeping now, obviously.
Yes.
But during the night time, if I open my eyes and look at that is enough for it to stimulate my pituitary and pineal glands, and then take me out of that deep sleep and start to compromise the depth of my sleep.
That has happened to me before. You're right, because I travel a lot too. That's so true. I have waken up in the middle of the night, glanced over at the alarm clock to see what time it is, and been disrupted. You're absolutely correct. I have done that on the road before. It's so funny. I never thought of it before. Wow.
Yeah, and then you start to see, like, when you understand this, you start to look around and you go, man, there is just light everywhere. We cannot escape it. And then what I like to do as well, just if we're talking about sleep in general, I will wear a sleeping mask during the night as well.
Okay.
And I don't want to be distracted also. My company, Swannies Sleep, actually has a sleeping mask which I use, and it gives us an enormous amount of coverage. It's deliberately oversized,
Okay.
so it gives you more coverage than those sleeping masks.
Yeah, those little cutesy ones.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the ones on the airplane. And it's also 100% pure silk, so it retains moisture in your face, so you don't wake up with, dry and withered skin. But anyway, I will wear that in the night as well, and then I have very, very thick black curtains, so the sun does not wake me up in the morning. So I want to just naturally wake up in a dark room. Mm-hmm. But I will say that the next most important thing to do for sleep is to then, as soon as you're up, try to get as much sun exposure as you can. So you will open the blinds. In fact, I'm going to do it right now as I'm talking to you.
Hey.
I'm going to ceremoniously open the blinds. Let there be light.
Let there be light. Yes.
Yes. And so now you want that sunlight to hit your skin because your skin has receptors. And then when the sun hits your skin receptors, it essentially tells your internal body clock it's daytime. And because your internal body clock knows that it's the daytime, that is going to help your body sleep at nighttime. Because your body now knows, right, I've done the math here. Okay, I've figured this out. So you gave me sunlight 16 hours ago. Cool. That means I should start producing melatonin and get ready to go to sleep. Got it. Great. And then that's when you start to get tired, and that's when you'll start to get sleepy, and that's when you'll ultimately fall asleep.
Wow. I love when I do my shows and I have an aha moment for myself. So I'm sure listeners out there are going to have some aha moments too, but I'm letting you guys know out there, James Lott Jr. is having an aha moment, and several right now. And this is amazing. This is like, you're right. Everything you're saying is like, this is so, it totally makes sense. And like I said, I get pretty good sleep, but I could get better. I mean, I'm sure I would love to have better sleep. And so this is very exciting to me. I'm like, this is really interesting.
Well, I'll tell you what the benefits of better sleep are, if you like.
Please.
Some of the big ones, apart from the obvious, right, which is you feel healthier, you have more clarity, you've got more focus, you have more energy, you just feel better. Like everyone knows what it feels like after a great night's sleep, right? You just feel good. But if we're going to look at our vanity, I can tell you that when you sleep better, you look better. In fact, it's amazing how much better looking you get when you sleep well. They've done this study that shows that people who don't sleep well have 42% more visible wrinkles on their skin, around their eyes and under their eyes than people who do sleep well.
Wow.
You ever see someone they just look like death? So it's like,
yeah, yes.
Or even yourself, if you haven't slept well, you look in the mirror and you just go, oh man, look at that. I don't look too good at the moment.
Right.
Well, there's a reason for that, because your skin, which is your body's largest organ, hasn't had time to replenish and to rejuvenate because you've had a bad night's sleep.
Yeah.
So if you have a great night's sleep, the wrinkles start to not disappear, but the visibility of the wrinkles start to subside. The crow's feet start to subside. Your skin starts to get a glow to it. Your skin starts to be the way that nature always intended your skin to be. You just look like nature intended you to look.
Wow.
And that means that you are better looking. That means that people notice it. That means you're smiling more. That means your shoulders are back more. When you feel confident about how you look, confident people attract better relationships, more money, greater happiness. It all has this spin-off effect, and all it starts with is just a good night's sleep. Get a good night's sleep, you will get better looking, and then you'll have all these spin-off effects as well, James.
Watch it by now. I'm going to sleep. Everybody. So just go to sleep. I was going to sleep. Yes. No, but that is true, because there's some mornings, because I also do television, and there were a few mornings I was like, I need extra makeup this morning because I know under these eyes I look like I'm 100 years old. So I've had a few of those happen. Yes, and it's kind of, and you're right. And there's times when I've had a really good sleep, you look refreshed. You look just like Wow, I'm a new person. Yes, that's so true. Well, this is great stuff. And and folks out there, it's swanwicksleep.com. There's also a page on Instagram for Swanwicks and for the glasses. And James Swanwick's on Instagram. He's on Twitter. He's on Facebook. James Swanwick official. I mean, it's just swanwicksleep.com. I want everybody to get good sleep. I want everyone to sleep well. I want everyone to feel refreshed and handle whether you're taking care of aging parents, to taking care of small children, to just running a company. I want everybody to do well and all of us to be present in our lives. And being present means you have to be awake. And I want that for everybody. I just do. James, thanks for being on my show. Thank you so much.
James, thank you for having me on my show. Really, on your show rather. I really appreciate it.
Perfect. Hi, I'm James Lott Jr., professional organizer and certified life coach, and the owner of A Lott of Help. I have a new series podcast called 15 Tips to Self-Care Series 1. It is 15 individual tracks, all short length, that tackle a subject that's very useful in life. Some of them are for business, some are for personal, some are for organizing, and they're all educational. I invite you to go to Spreaker.com/JLJ Media and take a listen. Pick one. You don't have to go in order. You can pick from 15 first and go to 1, or 1 and go to 15. Subjects like procrastination is no joke, what is a life coach, and everything in between. Go to Spreaker.com/JLJ Media and go to 15 Tips to Self-Care Series 1. Also, visit us on the Facebook page, A Lott of Help. So I want to thank my guests for being on the show. I want to thank all of you for listening to this, whether you've downloaded it or you're listening to it just on your tablets or phones or a computer or speakers in your car. Thank you so much. We're on iTunes, Spreaker.com. We are on iHeart Radio. Just type in A Lott of Help and it pops up. Type in James Lott Jr. and that'll pop up. We have a few episodes on my YouTube channel, which is JLJ Media. All my music, spoken word, miscellaneous commercials and things are on my SoundCloud page, which is James Lott Jr. And if you're wondering about Spreaker, that's also JLJ Media. So you go on there and just type it in. You can actually, and again, you can type in just this episode. You can type in the title of the show, A Lott of Help, and that'll come up. My last name is that common, so it's Lott with 2 T's. Not that common, so it'll pop up for you. But I think once you get there, subscribe to it. Wherever you find it, subscribe so that it'll just pop up in your life. You'll get emails and things just letting you know it's out there every time it's released. And we release this every Tuesday, so we're on every Tuesday. Unless something goes down, but it's every Tuesday, and it's me and a guest talking about life coaching stuff. So thank you so much for that. I want to thank JLJ Media. I want to thank all of you out there. Have a great week and make sure it's very productive.